bit larger. And so I thought I'm going to put this in a swag, and we're going to put some other goodies in there too. I did go ahead, like I said, I prepped this with some mesh ruffles. The ruffles are, I don't measure them, but the ruffles are about, I'm going to guess around 15 inches, and it's 10-inch mesh. And I use 3 different colors. I use this purple, and then I use this kind of it's a Mardi Gras stripe. It has the emerald green, it has the purple, and then the gold, of course. And then I use this emerald green metallic. All of these are 10-inch. Now, I was going to put some yellow, or not yellow, gold on there, but I didn't like the way it was looking when I held it up against this, so I decided to nix the gold. Okay, it wasn't the right shade of gold. Okay. All right, so let me get my phone going so I can see everybody's comments as they come in. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you are safe. I know there's a lot of people that have weather that are not used to having the weather like what we do here in Indiana. And I hope you're all staying inside and staying warm and safe. So it would take me a second to get everything going here. So how is everybody? Hey Phyllis, hey Liz, how are you? Did you guys get snow? There's my cold hands again. Come on. There we go. All right, let me get YouTube going too. All this housekeeping stuff you got to do before you get, or you can't do it before you go live, unfortunately. I wish there was some way that we could figure that out, but if there's a way, I don't know. All right, looks like we're live on YouTube also. So, hello, YouTube. I know there's always a delay there. Hey, Patricia, thank you for being here. So, who else got snow out there? Hey, Darlene. Oh my gosh, Nancy just finished packing 300 rolls of ribbon. Who counts ribbon, Nancy? I know, I have no idea how much ribbon I have, but it doesn't take long to add up, does it? All right, so like I said, I went ahead. This is a 29-inch teardrop swag evergreen. I use evergreen all year long. You can tell already it's got a lot of fullness to it, and depending on the season, it will then dictate how much I fill it to where the evergreen doesn't show. Mardi Gras, we're starting to get out of the winter time, so yeah, it's okay if a little bit of it shows, but I mostly try to cover it up. But I did put the ruffles around. Like I said, I decided to nix the gold. I'll show you guys what I had. You hear those jingles? I got some Mardi Gras stuff sitting over there. But I just didn't think this was going to jive with what I had in mind. Okay, this is the gold I have. My other gold, I'm almost out of it, so I didn't have enough to get it. But we're going to be using this sign. It's a 8-inch metal sign. I went ahead and I put some pipe cleaners on it. This is from Jane's Front Door Decor. If you are making wreaths and you haven't checked her out, you need to check her out. She has a lot of signs selection and good service. So that's going to be on there. I'm going to try and put my fleur-de-lis on there also. And then I've got a bow. I already made at least the top bow. I don't know if we're going to put a bottom bow on yet, but I've got this emerald green, and then a Mardi Gras stripe, and then a Harlequin 1.5-inch ribbon. So, and I left these tails on because I don't know what I'm going to do with them just yet. This one was the end of the roll, so of course I went ahead and, it's cut. So, hey Sharon, hey Barbara, and there's another Liz. Yeah, it is a lot of ribbon, Phyllis. Did you guys get snow there in Houston area, or did it bypass you? All right, so the first thing I want to do, I want to go ahead and put my sign on. Let me see. I know, like I said, I want to put a bow up on top. Okay, so if we put that there, I was thinking I was going to put this sign in this pulp, or in this area here. So I think that would work fine. Okay, so I'm going to put this off to the side, and like I said, I've got pipe cleaners on here, and I just made a hole with my metal hole punch in this sign. I don't like to use those cable ties. I've heard some people have some trouble with them not staying attached. So I like to have a mechanical way of my sign being attached. I don't want any failures. And this sign's pretty lightweight, so my feeling is I could probably take a little bit of the liquid Gorilla Glue and use that to attach it also. And I might add that too later on. And I've got 3 pipe cleaners here. Like I said, I like to make sure that what I put is going to stay. Well, heck. Trying to get that pipe cleaner through. I can feel it. It keeps on curling up on my finger. There it goes. And I want it to be kind of at an angle. I don't like things to just be flat. I like it to look like it has a little bit of character to it, a little bit of movement, if that makes sense. So I usually put them at a little bit of an angle. Okay. All right, first thing's on there. So who else got snow? Hey, Debbie. Oh my, 10 inches of snow or more? Wow. Well, you guys be safe. Be safe. Because you don't think about, especially if you're in an area that is not normally getting snow, you know, you're probably warmer, and there's that phase where it can be ice to start with. And that, I'm telling you, is no fun. Ice, you can't win with ice. If you notice it's icing outside, don't even go out your front door. Because your feet, I know my feet have gone out from under me with no warning before. I'm speaking from experience here. And that was at work a couple of years back. I mean, I got out of my car and hit that pavement, and I was on my back before I even knew it. Okay. All right, I think that's going to work good. I'm going to raise that up just a hair here. And this fleur-de-lis, it is styrofoam. So I'm just going to reach through and put a wooden skewer on that, or it's not a skewer, it's a wooden floral pick. I'm just going to use one of these, okay? And it also is very lightweight, so it should stick on here pretty well. I'm going to take that skewer through the mesh before I glue it. Actually, I'm going to have to drop this off. I put that there because the swag kept on falling back. I think it helps things show up a little better though, doesn't it? Okay. All right, I'm going to squirt some glue on it. Like I said, I didn't want to put the glue on first and then try to drag it through the mesh because it's not going to, it just won't work. So now I got to find the skewer again. There we go. And then usually what I do, I just push it a little bit further just so some of that glue's on the inside of the object. Okay, and I want it to tilt just a bit. So So I want to put another one down a little bit lower. You've got to be careful that you don't go all the way through. I've done that on one of these fleur-de-lis before. I've gone all the way through it, and so then I ruined it, so then I had to start all over. And I'm just going to take these evergreen ties and wrap it around the skewer back here on the back, so the mesh and the wreath tie is going to be holding it secure. Now we'll get some hot glue. So is anybody else making Mardi Gras? People decorate for Mardi Gras. We don't celebrate it here. Gosh, I got glue on my nose. We don't celebrate it here in Indiana, of course, but it's one of my biggest sellers, I have to tell you. All right, let that glue set just a little bit, and then I'll go ahead and put that board back up. But right now my skewers are hanging out the back. Okay. All right. Okay, so I think that's on there very securely, as is my sign. We can go ahead while that's drying a little bit and put the bow on top. Let's see. Put it about right there. I do want to leave a little bit of room up on very top so that I can put something else, something else on, above the bow. I've got a few things, a few goodies. Okay. Now I want my bow kind of offset just a little bit because I'm thinking I might run some of these streamers down around there. Okay? All right. Oh, Debbie, you grew up in Michigan, so you know all about snow. So, hey, Linda, how are you? Kathy has some snow in Tennessee. Hey, Vanita. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and clip off these picks back here in the back so that I can put that board back up there. Because like I said, otherwise that swag just falls back. It just falls through my easel. Okay. All right, now I'm going to arrange the ribbons and such. Let's see. Trying to think how I want this. We'll put those over there. I'm actually taking a evergreen tie and making sure that that bow doesn't get pushed too far forward. Come down here. You know, I like to have tails up on the top and then, plenty of tails on the bottom. And I think I want my green, I'm going to bring my green over this direction with this harlequin. So this is a little bit more bulky on this side with that fleur-de-lis. So we'll put this over here. And we'll bring this over on this side. And I don't know if that's the way it's going to stay. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and dovetail this up here. And then I'm going to, of course, need to add a little bit of something over on that side too. Probably the striped ribbon. I love this green ribbon. It is so pretty. I use this in Christmas designs too. I'm almost out of it. I hope. I've got orders coming in either tomorrow or the next day that should have some of it in there, I hope. Okay. I'm going to put that right there. I'm just going to pinch these, and then I'm going to use my evergreen ties to hold it. And it fills in that space here behind the fleur-de-lis pretty nicely. I'm just going to leave that right now. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. All right, then this one over here, I think I'm going to just bring a tail off of this. We're going to let that drop a bit. Go ahead and dovetail it too. Right, I'm going to get right in front of the camera so I can see what it looks like. Here we go. We need to bring this up. There we go. I like that better. And then, like I said, I'll bring up. Now I have to bring another one down there. Hey, Margaret, Lillian. Vanita's wanting to know about what length I cut the mesh, and it's about 15-inch strips. And the bow maker, I make that by hand. Whenever I'm not, when I'm making a wreath, it seems like unless I want my bows to be the same size exactly, I usually prefer to just make it by hand. Not always, but usually. All right, I like that. Where it's coming out there like that now. Now let's pinch this. I like how it kind of follows along that sign there. Let me see if I can find a wreath tie. I'm gonna have to come over in front of you. Get all this out of the way here. Okay, right, now I'm going to go ahead and cut another tail here. And again, I don't know if we're going to keep it that way or not. We're just going to work it. I didn't really come in here with a plan other than knowing I wanted to put that, you know, these two together like this. That's the only plan I had. All right, let's cut this one off over here. Well, do I want to do that? I don't know. Hang on a minute. Nope, I want to leave it over here. So let's trim it off. Okay. Is everybody doing okay? Let me see if I'm missing anything. Oh, Liz, you're just getting rain. Well, that's good. "24 degrees in North Carolina." Wow, that's cold. That is cold. All right, let's go ahead and dovetail these. Why that's over here. Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking another bow down here. Just a big bow. I don't know if I want it quite as big as that one, but I'm thinking a decent sized bow with some long tails. That's what I'm thinking. So let me I've got to get some more of this emerald. Okay, and let me see how long we want to make our tail. Think about this big. That's what I'm thinking. Tell you, I'm going to have to start bringing my phone a little bit closer to the camera, or closer to me. I've got it on the other side of my table, and I can't hardly see. You know what? I think that's going to be too big. I don't want that wide. Let's shorten it up a little bit. Okay, that's better. And I'm just going to put 2 loops on either side of all the ribbons. I really wanted, like I said, I wanted to throw in more gold, but number one, I didn't have any mesh that I liked, that I had enough of to make the swag. And then the ribbon, I don't have any good gold ribbon right now. I have some good gold ribbon. I shouldn't say that, but I was telling the ladies in my group, you know, some ribbon does not, it may look pretty in person, but if it does not photograph well, and, you know, I do all my sales online, if it doesn't photograph well, then it's not going to sell. So, yeah, there's that. And I don't know that there's a way you can test it. You know, when you're buying ribbon, I don't know that there's a way you can test it to see what's going to photograph well. If I've got any photographers out there, let me know. I would be very happy to get any tips on trying to photograph glitter. It's really difficult. For me, anyway. Maybe it's not for you guys. All right, we'll put this right on top. Like I said, I'm just making 1 loop on either side of each ribbon. And if anybody needs any bow making help, you know, every Tuesday at 1 o'clock, we go live, and I go through slow motion making bows. We do the handmade bows, we do the Pro Bow, and we do the Easy Bow, and I try to rotate it. And then I show, you know, we talk about ribbons, and sometimes I have ribbon for sale. I'm hoping that my shipment that I ordered the other day will be here by Tuesday, but shipping's saying it'll be here Tuesday by 9 o'clock. So I don't know. Hopefully they'll get here early. Hey, David. Really appreciate you guys being here. All right, so let's get all these bow loops organized, get my tails going the right direction. And I like to stagger my ribbons, you know, like make an X of them with the design so the color's a little bit more uniform. Most times I do it that way. All right, so we're gonna put that right there. So who else working on Mardi Gras besides me? I said I can't do anything else because I keep making Mardi Gras. But you know, as long as it's selling, why not? But I did this week, or yeah, this week I guess it was, I did go ahead and make a floral grapevine Valentine's, just because I wanted to. I was getting a little bit tired of Mardi Gras. Right, and again, I'm using those wreath ties to hold my ribbon in place if it won't stay. Okay, I'm gonna pop here in front of you. Okay, I think that's good. All right, now, what else do we need? We've got some holes here. Got one here. We'll have to fill in a little bit behind the ribbon that I put over here. I have some picks. What do I do with them? And actually, I've got the remnants of a garland too that we could use. I don't know, that kind of blends in, I think. We'll wait on that. I've got some other ones. Let's see. Just filling up my table. You know what? I feel like I need some gold. Get some gold. And I'm about out of gold ornaments, you guys. Right, I like that. I like that. Okay, I think that helps lighten it up a little bit. I think these other colors were just too close, and I can always come in here and I can trim off the gold ones too. We could put some, well, actually I could do something like that up there. But anyway, let's go ahead and we're gonna secure these, and these are very lightweight. I'm just gonna glue them. They're like styrofoam. I'm just gonna glue them. Put this right here. Just got to make sure that it has plenty of contact with that evergreen, and that evergreen just kind of melts around it, and it's on there pretty securely. This one right there. Trying to keep the glue off my fingers and the ribbon. I think that helps that fleur-de-lis kind of stand out a little bit better too, having that gold back there. Yeah, see how this is really snug on there. Okay, and where did I put this? This over here. I like it. I always feel like the Mardi Gras and Christmas, that kind of thing. There's so many, you know, so much bling and such going on with it. It's a lot easier to work with, in my opinion. So it's just easy to make it look good. All right, this ribbon needs some help there. There we go. All right, and I just realized I need to dovetail this over here too. Okay. Phyllis, no, that's not the spooky one. Actually, that one's already sold. Yeah, Phyllis is talking about where I had my Mardi Gras. I had it all, I put it in crates, and I don't even know when it was, but I had it stored away, and I was looking for something, and I'll have to post the picture. I mean, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it, but I looked down and here's this face looking at me, and I tell you what, I jumped. But it was just a funny thing. I forgot about that, Phyllis. But no, this is not the one. No, she doesn't look spooky at all. She's very pretty, actually. I thought about using her, but isn't that pretty? Isn't that gorgeous? The UPS guy's gotten used to me jingling when I bring my boxes in now, though. He used to think it was Christmas things that I was bringing to him. So, okay, I'm going to get in front of it again and see what else I think we need. Just need to kind of study it a little bit. We still need to bring a little bit up here. And I'm thinking I'm going to I need to bring a ball down here, but let me try these other ornaments real quick. Like I said, this is a swag that I just have been piecing away on it. Trying to see what kind of matching. But I think I've got some that has more gold on it. Let me try that. See what that looks like up there. I also have some leaf picks that we can use as well. I like that. What do you guys think? Oh, Patricia had to take a little bit of break. Yeah, we all need that. In fact, sometimes I do. I'll take a weekend and I won't make anything just so I can kind of refresh. I've got these too. I like that also. But the thing is, I've got three. I've can use 3 of these, and I only have 2 of these. So I think I'm going to go with these. Hope that made sense. It did in my mind. I hear my dog pacing upstairs. I hope that my husband's going to take him out. I asked him to. Hopefully he remembers. I think it's funny how they have their own internal clock, how they know exactly what time it is. All right, trim this down just a little bit more. Okay. Trying to position these so that this gold will be behind that, behind the emerald there. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. So I'm just going to drop this in some glue. Get a pretty healthy dose of glue on it. And run this right behind this bow. The trick's going to be not dripping it on the bow or my hand. In there. Again, just a little bit. Okay, this one up here is a little bit higher than I'd like it. I'm going to drop it down a little bit. I'm going to clip it. And then I can place it exactly where I want it. Right there. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Love it, love it. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Jerry. How are you guys tonight? And there's Janet from Alabama. Did you get any snow in Alabama, Janet? Okay, now I'm going to bring this on the other side here. Probably going to need to, let me see if I've got a clear path for the end of it here. Yes, okay. Got a little carried away with the glue on the other one. I'm not going to put quite as much as I had on that one. Purple over here. Okay. No snow. That's good. That's good. Okay, so we've got that filled in up there. Now we need to bring a few of them down along the sides. Plus, I'd like to put some right in here. Or down lower, maybe. Yeah, you're not going to see them very well down there. So we're not going to do that. But I am going to bring some along on the sides. And I'm just going to probably cut these individually. Let's see. Just bring it right down like that. Let's see where we can put this one. Yeah, I like that. All right, I'm going to go ahead. So since I've got it already here, I'm going to go ahead and wrap some evergreen around that. We'll get some glue in it. My glue gun's working. It's not. So let's get some of this. All right, and then I've got this green one. We'll put this one probably in this area right here. I'm really liking this. And these are all wired, so you can reposition them however you want. All those leaves. All right. Get another one. I plan on bringing some of them down in this area as well. Just kind of work it all the way down the swag so it's cohesive. Okay, I'm going to come over to the other side now, and let's see. Kind of trying it on here to see what it looks like before I do it. I'm going to stand in front here to make sure it's even. I probably need a green one and not the gold. Just keep on trying it until it looks right. I haven't got it yet. Okay, I think that looks better. Actually, I think some of these leaves are bigger than the others. Now that these look pretty small, I'm going to get some of these larger ones. Yeah, that's what the deal was. I was thinking it wasn't sticking in there, or it was sticking out, not sticking out far enough. I just noticed some of them are bigger and some of them are smaller. We got two different sizes. All right, so what did I decide on? No, not getting that in there good. Trying to stay out of your way, but I'm going to have to. There we go. And I don't know if you can see it. I'm just dipping the ends in some hot glue over here. Okay. There we go. And let's get that gold one. Put it back there. Okay. All right, I think we're done up on the top here. Now let's start bringing some more down on the sides. You guys are quiet out there today. What's everybody doing for dinner? I've got veggie soup percolating right now. I can't wait. I love, well, when I fix vegetable soup, we'll eat on it for the whole week. But being cold outside, it seems like the perfect thing today. I'm just looking for the right color here. I think that looks good right there. Get me some glue. Okay. All right, now let's bring in some gold. I'm trying to outline this fleur-de-lis. It kind of gets lost in here, so I'm trying to outline it with some of the lighter colors, like just like what I used up here with the gold ball. And that's the problem you run into. You want things to match, but if they match so closely that they, you know, with the pattern and such that they don't stand out, you'll lose your, it just looks like a whole bunch of busyness going on. You can't really distinguish what's what. All right, let's see. Let's bring I think we can use this last purple one over here. And notice I'm just working my way down the swag. Okay. Still kind of fussing with that ribbon there. It's wanting to crumple up on itself. Okay, now let's put just a few of them right down here, I think, and I think we'll be close to being done. Maybe tuck that one right there. I'm just holding it onto the evergreen until it sets. So who's having what for dinner, you guys? Maybe everybody's eating. No, it's about that time, isn't it? Oh, Kathy, you have some veggie soup also? I know, it seems like the time is right. Then Patricia has Mexican. We had Mexican last night. Must be on the same mindset. Let's see, where am I going to put this? Put this right here. Okay, all right, I'm going to turn it toward me here. Well, not turn it, I'm going to get right in front of you. I think we need something right there. Let me think on that. I've got one leaf left over, but it's gold. I don't think we need a gold one there. I think we need another color because we've got gold and gold. Let me see. I'm just going to play around here a minute. Now, I like that. Let's use that one. Yeah, I think that'll work. All right, just make sure I got a good path going back in through here. I don't want it buried back in there though, so I'm going to pull it back out just a bit. Okay, now just a couple of more things. Need to put a little bit of something in the middle of that bow there. I don't know if these are going to be too big. I think so. I think they're going to be just fine. I think I want gold. Yeah. And I'm going to, let's see, what am I going to do with this? He's just not happy where he's at. Okay, that works. And then we'll put another gold ball down on the bottom. Oh man, that'd be great, Patricia. I wish somebody cooked for me. We've got an air fryer, but I just don't use it much. I should, but I don't like it. It's really, ours is not very easy to clean. And that's why I don't usually make it, or I don't usually use it. Okay. All right, now let's do something with our tails down here. Can you guys see the tails okay? Yeah. I'm just going to trim these tails. And I don't necessarily want them all even. I'm just making sure that they're not, you know, way off. So I'm not, you know, it's down below my line of sight here where I can't really see. Okay, I'm going to take one last look at it. I think we're good. I started to say I think we need a little bit of ribbon here, but I don't think so. I think I'm going to leave it like that. Next time you see this, I might have added that. But, you know, I always come down with a fresh eye. And, you know, because it's hard when you're designing and you're here, you know, going live and talking and that kind of thing and trying to stay out of your way. It's really difficult to be sure that you're happy with your design. But anyway, I come back down and look at it with a fresh eye, make any adjustments before I actually would sell it. But yeah, I think we're done. Let me come over. I'm going to come over so I can see some comments here. There we go. You can see that. Oh, your husband doesn't eat at home? Well, that's not nice. I get tired of eating out all the time. And I tell you, we used to eat out a lot when we both were working. But now that I'm here working, we eat home almost exclusively. Oh, thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Oh, hey, Marilyn. Haven't seen you for a bit. How are you? No, Debbie, this is not a new Wreath stand. I put this there because my swag kept on going back where I couldn't, it just kept on sinking back through my hole on my easel. So I put this here. Yeah, it's just for when I work on swags. I got tired of chasing it. But I do like, well, just like whenever I was doing the fleur-de-lis, I do like that my easel's open on the back because then I can work on it from the back. And sometimes you'll see me actually go back and put something on a grapevine or something like that. So, all right, I'm going to look through and see if I missed any questions. Now, and two, I don't know if you guys noticed, I did put a link in the comments, as always, that will take you to my Etsy shop if you're interested in purchasing. And then two, the link for my shirt is sponsored by Belle Lily. And I did put a link in the comments for that also. If you click on that and you have to use that link and the coupon code that I put on there, then you can get a good discount on their site. But I've been really happy with the clothes they sent me. I've been, now I've washed and dried things, and I really like it. This sweater is really soft and washed real well, and the prices are really reasonable. But you might want to check it out if you're interested in anything. Oh, what'd she say? Hang on a minute. Okay. Haven't ate out in 3 years. Wow, Patricia. Well, you got us beat. We do eat out some, but just not anything like what we used to. So, okay, well, that's all I have for you today. And like I said, I will be live Tuesday at 1 o'clock. We'll be doing bows. Hopefully the new ribbon will be here by then. I don't know. The way the tracking looked, I don't know if it'll be here in time or not. And then also I wanted to put a heads up out there. I am going to be doing a centerpiece workshop that's going to be at the end of the month. I think it starts on the 28th if I remember. I haven't got a link out or any place to sign up just yet, but I just wanted to put out some feelers. We're going to be doing 3 different designs, and it's going to be just centerpieces and arrangements, okay? And we will be, at least one of those will be Valentine's, maybe more, just depending on what you guys want to do, so, okay? All right, well, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. And as I said earlier, if you are in the, where everybody got all the weather today, stay safe. And if you're not familiar with driving with snow or ice, don't, because it is a lot different, okay? All right.